The race for governor is in full swing, and our senior political reporter, Steve Sebelius, is sitting down with the top candidates.
That's right. Today, Democratic Attorney General Aaron Ford makes his case as to why he should be the one to replace Republican Joe Lombardo in Nevada's governor's mansion. Steve?
Yeah, well, Abel and Tricia, Aaron Ford is leaning very heavily into his story, a poor kid who grew up eating stale candy bars, a single dad who relied on public assistance, going on to get 5 degrees and becoming a state senator and the attorney general of the state. I asked him about his top priorities, and he didn't shy away from criticizing his opponent. Ford, like many Democrats running in 2026, is targeting bread and butter issues for everyday working people as his reason for running.
The priority is clear. It's to lower the prices in this state, to make our state more affordable. And that's going to be all-encompassing. I'm going to direct our state agencies to help in that regard, to come up with plans to help us lower costs for Nevadans. I'm going to work with our legislature to send me bills that I can sign that are actually going to address the affordability crisis that the Lombardo-Trump economy has created. And that's the one thing that I would love to have done in my tenure as governor.
Ford, who has sued the Trump administration repeatedly, is quick to note Lombardo never criticizes the president, even on issues like tariffs or the war that sent gas prices higher. But on taxes, Ford and Lombardo are in agreement.
We are in an affordability crisis that Joe Lombardo and Donald Trump have created. It is irresponsible to add an additional tax to individuals right now who are already paying an unlawful tax caused by the tariffs that Donald Trump passed and Joe Lombardo supported.
Ford disagrees with the governor on top issues, opposing ballot initiatives to impose voter ID or a constitutional ban on biological men playing in women's sports, even though Ford said he's personally against that idea. Ford also says he'd signed bills that Governor Lombardo vetoed, like a ban on corporations purchasing homes, which he says prices locals out of the housing market. And Ford said he'd signed bills to keep guns out of the hands of people convicted of hate crimes and ban weapons from polling places. When it comes to the #1 attack levied by Republicans, that Ford took excessive out-of-state trips paid for by interest groups, Ford says he's got no regrets.
Absolutely not. And let's be clear, I disclosed every single one of those trips pursuant to a law that I advocated for when I was in the state legislature, right? Every single one has been detailed, and the reason for taking those convenings was detailed. Human trafficking, sex trafficking, wildlife trafficking, opioid issues, social media issues. All of that is detailed, and it's not something that we are at all concerned about.
Well, Ford faces a primary election before he goes on to face Lombardo in the general election. Tomorrow, I'll be sitting down with Democratic Washoe County Commissioner Alexis Hill to talk about her bid. Now, if you have a question about elections or politics in general, you can scan that QR code that's right there on your screen, or send me an email at steve.sebelius@ktnv.com. There's also an Ask Steve link on our website, ktnv.com.